Hail, so brothers and sisters, I'm Ulf Hovards, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Bifrost Ascending. I am the wolf in the shadows. This episode is on something I call the Bifrost Ascending effect. I borrowed the name from my Facebook group page that I call Bifrost Ascending because of its name and because of the idea and intention I had within that group. So what do I mean by the Bifrost Ascending effect? I chose to name my group that because I wanted to form a community for brothers and sisters to come and where they could progress and elevate within their journey, to share their wisdom with each other and to grow. So first, let me explain the name. Most of you know the Bifrost Bridge. It's the bridge that connects Asgard and Midgard. It actually connects all the worlds with Asgard, as well as with each other. There are plenty of stories that we have about it. Now, the worlds, or the 9 realms within the world tree Yggdrasil, when we internalize, represent a psychosomatic complex within us. I'll touch on that in another segment, but for now, for this episode, I'm talking about 2 worlds or realms in particular. So Midgard, which is one of them, when we internalize, it represents our consciousness, the realm of manifestation. And Asgard, when we internalize it, represents our higher self or higher consciousness. So when we go from Midgard to Asgard via the Bifrost Bridge, we are going up or in a forward progressive motion. We are elevating. We are ascending to a higher state of consciousness. That's what I wanted to create within the group, this effect, the Bifrost Ascending effect. This is when you are at that moment of enlightenment of something, especially something not written in books, that euphoric moment when you go up. That's the Bifrost Ascending effect. As you will see from my podcast, I am very big and I am all about progression and elevation, as well as being clothed in positive energy, because negative energy is poison. It will kill your soul. It will corrupt you and pollute you. I want to encourage you, brothers and sisters, to try something here, to open your minds. Step outside the box here. Don't place our path within the confines of a box. I've learned that a key component to elevating and progressing, to ascend to Asgard, is when you open your mind. More doors are going to open. Once I've learned to do this, the enlightenment came. One of the things that gave me encouragement to do this was the many stories of Odin when he traveled around Midgard. He questioned people to learn as much as he could. He even raised the dead and questioned them. He became all-wise. He became the All-Father. As he not only traveled and learned, but he made the sacrifices that he made to gain knowledge as well as the runes. Now, it doesn't say that he stayed in the areas where our ancestors lived only. It doesn't mention all the places he traveled either. I truly believe, with the wisdom and knowledge that the gods gave me, that when it says he traveled throughout Midgard, that he traveled the world around and learned from people in every corner of Midgard. As I learned to open my mind, I found out that there is wisdom and gems that you can gain in every path. You don't have to incorporate everything that you would learn or read, but there's going to be things that fit. There's going to be things that touch you, that your mind's going to say, yes, that fits. There are universal truths that we all teach our people. Now, believe me when I tell you that I'm not asking you to go to Sunday school or to a mosque or even to a Jewish synagogue. Nothing like that. I will say, I don't believe it hurts to read occasionally in books that are not of our path, or even to talk to people around you that do not live our path. People you may work with, or even people that you have made friends that follow other paths. You will see the enlightenment come in your life when this happens, when you open your mind. Now, I'm also not going to say that this is the only way to gain enlightenment or growth. But there is great enlightenment and progression and elevation that will change your life forever and give you a new and clearer perspective. This is what I call the Bifrost Ascending effect. It's euphoric and can be intoxicating at times. So if you're not satisfied on being in the same level of consciousness that you're on and you want to move forward and to progress and to elevate, I invite you and I encourage you to dare to try this. Is it a challenge? Yes. But we are descended from people who relished in the challenge in life. And if it meant going forward, then they fought on. Just remember this. Without struggle, there is no growth. When someone would tell you that that can't be done or you cannot do this, you tell them, yes, and I'm going to show you that I can. Nobody can hinder you on your journey to progress and elevate but you. Through the power of doubt. It is poison. It's great to feast in Asgard, my brothers and sisters. So come, let's feast together in the halls of enlightenment and higher learning. I want to thank you, brothers and sisters, for lending me your ears and your minds. I invite you to visit the group Bifrost Ascending on Facebook. It's not a big group, but it will grow. There we can share our knowledge and take that journey up on the Bifrost to Asgard. I would ask you also to please ask that you share these podcasts with your friends and to like them. I value your inputs. I leave you with these words, my brothers and sisters. Strive today to be better than you were yesterday, so you can be at your best tomorrow. Elevate, my brothers and sisters. Skull, I am the wolf in the shadows.